Yo, what's going on, guys? Gonna be showing you how to carry on Warwick Jungle here in Season 14 with my favorite build on him at the moment. It is Titanic Rush first, the on hit plus the activatable, which is also an auto reset, feels really good. After Titanic though, you want to go for experimental hex plate. It helps you out a lot with ganks and consistently getting to people without getting kited out to death, because it's 30 ability haste for your R, and after you R, whether you land it or not, you get a bunch of extra attack speed and movement speed for 8 seconds. So Titanic and the hex plate. Third item, pretty situational. Sterix, Sunder Sky are both amazing. Against their team, I would say it would be a Sterix, since they have a Teemo Blind Dart. Irelia Stun. Sterix would probably be a little bit better, since Sterix these days gives tenacity. Leash Pref. Don't say Leash to me, just say Leash Pref, and if they want to, they will. We have Prestige Attack, Triumph, Alacrity, Last Stand. You can take tenacity. It will hurt your clears a little bit and your shred a little bit. Then we have Free Boots Cosmic with attack speed 80 and health. Cosmic helps out a lot with your gap closing, whether you go for Flash or Ghost. So I highly recommend the Cosmic, and then the Free Boots as well. It's 10 extra movement speed on top of Boots, so really valuable considering they're free. You can go for Ultimate Hunter though, that's also a good option. Or if you want just kind of all around and you're going to be invading and stuff, then you want Celerity Water Walking and the Sorcery Tree. Up against Kayn, not a bad matchup per se, but I think it is kind of Kayn favored as a whole, especially if he goes red Kayn. Kayn and Warwick are both meta at the moment. Warwick excels really well Iron through low Emerald. After that, you start to get kited out more. People are better at dodging Rs to where you have to really land fear into R every single time, which is something I preach a lot. If you don't want to miss your R, it's the only way not to miss it is to fear into R. Obviously, you're going to put an auto in between because you have time to auto before you are, but you get what I'm saying here. Auto Q auto. We're trying to put the our Q on the tankiest monster, maximize its damage and self-heal. We're going to go another point into W here for a full clear, although I think ganking mid here would have been fine. Generally, full clear on Warwick is best at the moment for the consistent Tiamat purchase. If you don't do this, you lose a lot of overall consistency early game. Although I think if we did go mid, we would have had the Irelia. It's typically not a consistent factor in your games having a lane that's already set up free kill level right when you hit level 3. So I'm trying to show you guys what I generally do and why. You typically smite early on Warwick, especially once you have your W, because your W gives you extra attack speed against things that are below half health. So you smite early, get the extra attack speed. And full clearing on Warwick with a weak leash, we should be able to finish around kind of 322. We can push out for Scuttle, get a point in our E. Come up behind these guys. I don't know if this is worded or not. I guess we're about to find out. We're going W for this. Teemo's dead meat. I'll go for Ezreal. Alright, we got his flash. Possibly should have just went for the Teemo since he was low. And you can't really do that against Warwick. The Blood Scent's going to get you. Got him with an auto. And the Q. There's the fear. Down he goes. Well played by the Maokai. I think if I feared him, it would have forced him to possibly become visible. It would force him to move. But the thing is, Teemo already stays invisible if moving in a bush. So I'm not sure how that interaction would play out. That was a good thinking by Maokai. We'll run for mid here. I don't have my W active. It's fine. We have Blood Scent to kind of close distance. Irelia has recurve bow. She's kind of strong here. I wanted to auto into Q through. Well played by the Annie. I'll hold on to my Q for a second. Auto into Q. Just too much damage from the minions there. Well played by Kayn. A little surprised he's able to pinch me. Got our Tiamat. I held Q for as long as possible to maximize healing and also kind of bait him into staying. Got a Blood Scent at least off of him. Can rush down the map. Irelia is about to blitz in. And he doesn't have mana though, so I don't think we could make that work very well. If anything, she's going to die to a dive, so yeah. It's questionable if I'd even be able to kill Irelia. She's so fed right now. As a jungler, you're already down 450 gold from the start of the game because of your jungle item. It does nothing for you against champs. I guess I'll flash this. Alright, we'll take it. Kind of awkward, but I mean, it's worth it to burn a flash like that. I knew I was going to hit level 5 off the minions dying, so it was level 5 versus level 6. She was half health. If someone's already half health, it's pretty easy for Warwick because we get the attack speed bonus from our W passive. That's why you max W first. You get more movement speed, attack speed, much lower cooldown versus Q, which is a little more healing and a little more damage. The Q does not go on a lower cooldown. If it did, then Q max Warwick jungle would have a bigger argument for it. You generally use your T-mat while you're queuing. That way it's not a wasted animation, because to use T-mat you have to stand still. It's kind of like a crappy auto reset because the T-mat doesn't do much damage. Okay, we're level 6, pre-6 minute 30. That's really good. We only got that because we soaked so much minion XP. I should have oracles at this point. You don't want Warring Totem this deep in. Kane still hasn't reset. I got W on. We'll go for Teemo. R into it. Ezreal hurts. I want this. Kane hasn't backed. That's a huge mistake. Even if you're ahead as a jungler, if you're sitting on a lot of gold not backing, it's going to slow down your clears and everything you're trying to do. Auto Q through. Dragon's one of the only monsters you Q through on, because you're to dodge its initial knockback. As a whole, against monsters, you just use Q as a true auto reset to auto Q auto real quick. Against champions, you almost always hold down Q though, to try to attach like that, to catch them on their flashes, dashes, and cut them off. By getting in behind them, you're inherently going to get off way more attacks. She's super low. Wow, Smolder got it. Dude, they overbuffed Smolder. Smolder's kind of crazy. Oh, also, your W active you can't use once you're in combat with champions. So you kind of want to use it before the enemy champion hits you, ideally. So like right here. I think he's on red. I got it with my T-mat. See, I held Q for as long as I could since I was already in auto range. I just held it, and then once he started to get away, I auto and then Q'd onto him. Cut off the Ezreal. And my teammates have him. This team was such a greedy butthole. He's such a nuisance. I don't want to steal these last hits. Just get the wave low. Kane's probably going to go into my top side jungle, just because of everything that's going on. I got my Eon. Auto Q. She gets feared. I should have pressed R right as that stun was going off. As long as you're traveling, you haven't technically landed yet, you're immune to all CC. You'll still soak the damage from it, though. She almost was able to burst me there. Let me heal off that real quick. Check my red. People do that a lot. When you steal their thing, they'll go into your opposite side jungle and try to steal it. He knows I'm low, but it doesn't matter. I'm Warwick. I should be able to solo him pretty comfortably. Don't necessarily want to push out here just because I'm sitting on so much unspent gold. I'll play Drag Soul win con. Warwick is really good at taking these Rift grubs once you do have Tiamat. If we kill Irelia here, then we can just look to take that. It's fine. Go ahead and use our smite early. We'll head mid. We got W active up. We want to try to get behind her before we use it. Good players, when you use it, they kind of run away. She's probably going to run me into Kane here, so I'll just be patient. Sitting on a full Titanic. Yeah, she's pestering me. Nah, I guess she was doing that to try to help the Kane. Like, I know Kane is here. Alright, here we go. Got W active on Irelia. Auto into Q. Auto into R. Auto Q auto. I need a heal. Hit with a Q. Nice, we'll take it. He was low on health, so we're able to rip off a lot of autos really quickly. Auto Q T-Mat. That's very, very, very worth because I really just got back with her Bork and she got diddly squat there. I'll stay for the plate real quick. Might actually be able to get 2 here. My next wave's coming up. Yeah, this is definitely a two plater. Crazy fed on this, and the wave's gonna bounce back into my Annie too. Auto Q through, get the little heal. She probably could kill me at this point. I'll just back up a little bit. Might even try to get me over the wall. Alright, we're chilling. I really want that Titanic. We'll go for plated, and now we'll start going for experimental hex plate. Get oracles. We should have had oracles on our first back. So we see Kane's in the area. He's not a big threat early on. Red Kane gets really scary once he's 2-3 full item, but first item, not so much, because it's not like Gore Drinker's even in the game anymore, and that was Red Kane's bread and butter with his Q. Just remember to use your Titanic. You can use it at the very start, or you can use it as a true auto reset. Whatever you're more comfortable with, as long as you're using it. The active's loads of damage. Go ahead and W here. Auto Titanic auto. We Q through to dodge his knockup. Down he goes. I have Blitzen on Ezreal. My teammates kill him. I'll go for Irelia instead. I wish I had my W to get to her sooner. When you're not on the hunt, the cooldown is twice as fast. So like 30 seconds is only really 15. You see it ticking down all of a sudden like 2 at a time. She really wants that turret. Auto Q through. Get her with the fear. I don't really want to steal the last hits like I said. Now that our W's full max, we'll start stuffing more points into Q, maxing E last. And while we're farming, remember to use your Titanic as well. Oh, I needed a Q there. Auto Q auto. He's feared. We auto into R. Auto Titanic. Down he goes. It's not close at all. He's a full item. I'm a full item, but Titanic's way better for this type of fight. I don't think Profane Hydra's good on Red Kane. I'm a little confused why he went that. I haven't personally seen it on Red Kane. It might scale really well, but first item, as you can see, it's not helping him at all. Granted, I am 2 levels up on him. Get down to 900. We smite. What do we go here? Okay, we can't afford this yet, so we really should just go mid. I don't want her getting that first turret. She's being really greedy. I'll press W early. She wants that first turret gold. I'm going to use fear early. Auto Q, auto Titanic. She does get it, but I mean, she dies. And I can't quite afford experimental hex plates, so I gotta stay on the map. After experimental hex plate, I still am gonna go for the stair because I want that 20% tenacity and the fat health bar. They're gonna be heal cutting me all day anyways. We don't want to overstack healing. As satisfying as it is, it's just not good if they're heal cutting you with ignites or with executioner or oblivion orb, any of that. My R's up, so I should gank before I recall here. If your ultimate on really any given champion is going to be up in 15 seconds or less, look for a gank. It's going to take you 10 or 15 seconds to get there. He's not a full item. We'll get him behind. W active. R to get to him. Wouldn't be able to get to him otherwise, so use Q right out. And then we walk out. If you think they're going to flash or dash right after your R ends, just hold down your Q over them, and then you'll get the attachment to where even if they're cheating, you'll still be able to attach just like that. We see Kane's bot side, so we might as well take his camps. Irelia is really, really strong. She could definitely solo Annie. She's hard to fight if she's full health. She gets her fervor. You see how she killed her? Didn't even really take any damage. She's full health. Get down W active. Hold on to my E for a little bit. Got her through the Titanic auto. Q through. I'll flash out. She's tough, man. I was turbo shredding her. That damage reduction is brutal. I see how I waited in bush though. I let all of her fervor stacks fall off, and then right as she was entering bush, so I could be as close as possible, I used W active, so I wasn't technically in combat yet. So I had loads of attack speed on her right off the bat, to where she wasn't going to be able to outfight me, even though Bork at full health is a better soloist item than Titanic is. I really need to recall. I am full health with red buff. Irelia is not on the map. Justifies me staying temporarily to secure this. Auto Q auto. The swing through is usually pretty good for hitting it in the back. Sometimes you get unlucky and it just won't count it. Because it doesn't really count it based off of when you hit it. It was like... It's weird. Sometimes. Timo actually stole that piece of garbage. He actually got to the back and stole it. What a piece of crap. My bad. I should have smited it. I thought Annie and Garen were going to kill him. It's kind of daydreaming there. My bad. He hit it right in the eye and it gave it to him or whatever. Okay, we go for Experimental on a Hex Plate, straight into Sterix. Could even go for some heal cut against Irelia. I'm not a big fan of Thornmail because enemies literally have to auto you for you to apply the heal cut, which is garbage because Executioners in Oblivion, you can apply it to the enemies regardless of what they're doing. So they got Herald there. It's not really worth dying for. I suppose we didn't get 300 gold since he was already 3 deaths. It was probably just like 200. So I guess that is worth for them. I gotta stay alive, not throw my shutdown. R's up, only 64-second cooldown at rank 2 because 30 ability haste on my Hex Plate. Getting him from behind angle, press W, and he's screwed. Hit him with the smite so he's in combat. Q through into fear. Get him with R, Titanic auto. Down he goes. Blind Dart certainly does. I'll let this pass through so my AD carry can grab it. He already ran all the way here. If he wasn't here, I would take it. Oh, she just used her thing. I got W active on. Ezreal's here as well, so it's kind of dicey. If I'm already below half health, I don't have R. Things could get bad there really quick. Got Titanic activated. Hit him with a Q. There's my press the attack. I don't know. Wouldn't mind just taking drag. Pull it out. I don't want to take it like this. Kane's gonna hop the wall. Oh, yuck. Whoa, Smolder. They really overbuffed Smolder. She's doing a lot from miles away. Got my W active on. I just got hit by enemy champion though. It's right here. Gosh, Maokai's blocking the heck out of me. We Q through. Auto Titanic auto into fear. I'm gonna save R. I don't think I need it for this. I almost had to use it there. 2 item Irelia versus 2 item Smolder, 2 item Warwick. Irelia almost wins. Here's Timo. Good Herald lay, my guy. Use R to get to him because I didn't have anything else. Auto Titanic, auto Q. Down he goes. Save Q for last since I was still in auto range. This game's wrapping up nicely. I'm enjoying the low cooldown R's from Hex Plate. Just gotta stay alive. Someone in my jungle over here. I just popped a big plant. Guess I'll wait for red buff. If Ezreal pushes up, someone shows up bot, if someone shows red, I'll kill him. And it's not warded apparently. Yeah, someone's in my jungle. Most likely Kane. Pull it on over. Yeah, Kane's coming for this right now too. I kind of want to kill Irelia. It went on to Kane. That pisses me off. I wanted the W active against Irelia. Q through. Get him with the fear. Auto R. We Q through. Ah, he actually got the knock up on me there. That's bad. He got the knock up. Well played to him. I threw the game pretty hard there. They got some shutdowns. 1,000 gold from killing me. It's my bad. Whew. Timo blind art. That's rough. Didn't think that second K knockup was actually on me. I thought I was to the side of it. I could have just flashed it too, just to be sure. Because he heals a lot off of dealing damage against champions. 3 Drag Soul. We could play just Drag Soul win con. She's not dying. Bro, that's wild. 2 item Irelia. I'll need Bork to kill Cassante. He's getting really beefy. The Bork % base damage slices tanks up really bad. Garen's up super far. I still have shutdown gold. They already got 1,000 gold from killing me one time. If they kill me, they get 700 gold here. I'll leave that right here. Auto Q auto. Smite early. It's red buff for everybody. Making it rain. I'll wait for wraps. Ooh, there's someone right here. Oh, it's Irelia. She's trolling. I'm gonna R to get there. Get her with smite. How did she go all the way on the other side and then get back? Did you guys see that? She's all the way over here. Is her jump that much range? It's like a Rengar R. Crazy. Smolder needs to kite that a little bit better though. Not gonna lie. I don't think they can solo Garen, can they? He doesn't have R. I'm on a fat blood scent. We go through with Q. Auto Titanic, auto. Down you go, buddy. As long as I go through his knockup with my Q, we're sitting pretty. I have to be willing to cancel an auto. So instead of auto Q auto, if I'm already in the middle of haven't finished an auto, I just need to press Q to go through it. He's super far behind. I should grab this scuttle, head over to dry. We can't get a full item on recall here anyway, so there's no reason to really back. The soul is huge for us. Get a bunch of movement speed after you press R. It's good for everyone on our team. It's only kind of crap for Xerath Karthus, because they're having to stand still for a while after they press it. So Kayn is still just 1 full. Irelia is 3 full items. She's as fed as I am. That's soul, baby. Wind Soul's my favorite soul, because it's constant 20% movement speed just because, and then increase an additional 50% after using your R. Boof. We Titanic and Q through. Get him with the fear. Down you go, buddy. I'm so fast right now, it's crazy. So fast. 20% movement speed. What? That's way too much. I'm moving 457. It's like Moby's speed. In or out of combat, you always have the 20%. That's not even including already having the additional 5 and 5 out of combat plus slow resistance. Best drag soul in the game, in my opinion, by far. If you're a range comp that needs to kite out and poke, or whether you're a melee comp who has to close distance and fight to the death, it's just the best. Or if you're a split push comp, no matter what composition you are, it's ridiculously good. 20% is way too high. It should be 10. 10 would still be really good. To give you perspective, most movement speed items, I think it's like 5 to 8% movement speed when you really take a look at them. So having 20, bro, that's like having more than 2 full movement speed items. Not even including the additional 50% movement speed after using your R. I keep repeating that. It's just so hard to even believe it's that high. Got my W active on. Skadoosh! Be kidding with Q, Titanic. Smite, auto E. I'll flash that. I was taking too much damage from turrets. We're all moving so fast right now. It's kind of crazy. Walk out. We're so fast. Walking out's not even hard. Kind of low now. Ezreal split pushing. No one's alive to stop us. Sterix has already blocked 1,000. Gotta heal up a little bit. It also engages my super to hit the turret. Got W, attack speed down. Got my Eon because I'm low. Auto Q through, have Titanic. That's game, man. Oof, you got the knockup. Oh, I guess it's not game yet. Maybe if I kept hitting turret, maybe. On-hit effects don't apply or against structures. The Titanic on-hit, my passive auto on-hit. So at this stage of the game, I'm normally looking for more tankiness. Frozen Heart, Jack Show, Sundered Sky. I'm down for a Sundered Sky right around now. Also down for a Bork or Frozen Heart. Frozen Heart's insanely good versus their team. Every one of them has pretty strong autos. Has Frozen Heart even been nerfed yet? 24. Really cheap. Bork really isn't that necessary on Warwick. It's nice to have, but the problem is if you can't get to them to auto, you're so squishy. Aurelia's winning that through her Bork Sundered Sky. She's healing too much. Garen can't get her down into the sweet spot. Whoa, that killed. All right. Stand corrected. Skadoosh. Titanic Q. Alrighty, and that is a game, ladies and gentlemen. We'll take it. Let's look at damage dealt, damage taken, and runes. Looking at damage dealt against enemy champions, we did have the most in the game. Shockingly, Irelia had almost as much as us. For damage taken, we were the most in the game, and for self-mitigated, we were the most in the game. Not bad. For runes, high value. All in all, Warwick is in a decent spot right now. I think experimental hex play is a little underutilized on him at the moment. I've been running it a lot more and having pretty good results. If you guys enjoyed this Warwick video, let me know what champion you want to see next down in the comments below. My name is KingStix. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.